Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast here for our Friday.
Yeah, Friday, bitches! Let's
big
get
old
weird!
weekend.
Friday.
Yeah. What the hell is going on this weekend? You guys got crazy plans?
Father's Day is going on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Are you doing anything, Ralston? You're the father.
I think the plans that we have is we're right now scheduled to go golfing tomorrow morning where my daughter works at her golf course.
Oh, that's cozy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. So in Boynton there.
What
So
does she do there?
she is a server.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very cool.
It's a nice club. Very nice little place. So when they get into the summer months, all the poor people are allowed to come out.
Kevin's right. During the summertime at Admiral's
Yeah.
Cove, that's when all of the people that worked there was allowed to play a little bit longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm only allowed to go there when it's like 8,000 degrees.
You could always tell, too, when you had guests come to the fancy club and they weren't supposed to be there. You could just tell that they were, what is there?
Wow, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing that. I don't know if we're doing anything actually on Father's Day. Maybe we'll just go out to lunch. That seems to be our kind of thing.
Is that miserable to do on Father's Day? Is it going to be packed to the brim with people out for Father's Day?
I don't think so. I mean, there's so many restaurants. It's really hard to pack. I mean, there are places that'll be full.
Sure.
You know, on a Sunday, you go down off. I just know, West Palm. Every town's got a couple places. Like, Lenora's will be jamming on Clematis. They'll have the DJ out there, and it'll be filled to the brim, and so that'll all be good. But we'll find a place if we decide to do that on Sunday. So it'll all be good. And then, I don't know, we have tentative plans possibly to go to a show at Revolution Live on Saturday night. So
Who?
it is a group I don't really know. My wife works and her son's in this band. And I was listening to it, and they're kind of hard rock. And I like it, but even for me, I'm like, okay, they're kind of hard. So.
I love going to those kind of thingies when a friend's got a band or their kid's got a band. Those are fun. You have some drinks and chill out. I love that.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if we're going or not because, I wanted to, because we're going golfing in the morning. And my wife said, well, just bring whatever clothes you're going to wear to the concert that night from golfing in the morning.
That's a long day.
It is a very long day, and I'm a very complicated man, and I've got my great hair club hair. Everything's got to be put together right.
Pristine little outfits.
Well, and I've got to wear, if I'm going to be out in the sun golfing, I got to wear sunscreen. And, I do that spray-on sunscreen. And if you have that on, you just feel so gross.
It's slimy.
It's sticky.
Yeah, and so I'm like, look, I just need to run home and take a real quick shower. We got plenty of time. And the queen is like, no. She's like, if I go home, I'll decompress, and I won't want to go back out.
Oh, boy.
So that's where we just can't come to it. Finally, she's like, well, then forget it. We're not going to the concert. I'm like, I'm cool with that.
How does that work with your hair? Let's say you are out from 7A to, I don't know, 10P.
Yeah.
There's some elements with some rain. You're out at a festival.
Yeah.
If it gets wet or anything, or just even if it just with the humidity, does it stay pretty much the same, or do you have weapons?
No, I'm like, it's a real human hair. So the whole thing that I got to deal with is if I feel like I'm going to expose the hair all day long, I'll go with a brush. But I always bring a hat as a backup in case, you never know what might happen and craziness ensues. And
in case it gets all windy and it looks like a squirrel's on top of your head.
Yeah, if I start looking like Donald Trump, then you're just like, throw a hat on it.
Who's ever cutting your hair right now is crushing it, in my opinion.
She's on it. Yeah, she's the best of the best. So
Yeah, it looks great right now.
Rachel's fantastic.
It's a nice cut, right? It's a perfect fit right now.
Oh, it's yeah. They're in the zone.
All right.
They're in the zone.
When are you blowing him?
Come on, let him keep going here. He's really building me up. This doesn't happen very often,
Kid, the
Virginia.
man
I don't get many compliments in my
I'm
life.
saying.
Well, you only told him he looked great like 6 times.
Yeah, keep it going though. The ratios are still way off.
Your hair looks so
The
great.
ratios are still way off. My compliments to insults.
Sorry, Kev. I'm not zinging you and fucking tearing you down like that goes on most of the time around these parts.
You got poo on your nose. Wipe it.
Yeah. T. Conk's got an idea. Yeah, T. Conk said, isn't there a locker room with a shower at the golf club? Yeah, I could maybe look into that if they would allow me. Again, I don't know what kind of access that I'm going to get.
You're not a member.
Yeah, I'll ask and see if that's something. But they seem, it's kind of like how in Caddyshack they let the caddies out for 15 minutes. It seems like we're kind of being like, okay, don't make eye contact with people.
Just go quick.
They're all above you.
Speed it
just
up.
watch yourself.
We know most, rounds of golf take 4 hours. You guys should be out of here in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Someone in the chat room said, Kev, your hair is on point. Thank you. Do they have hair implants for eyelashes? Yeah, I think they do it all now. So, yeah, just go hairclub.com and they'll hook you up.
Beards, too. If I wanted
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm not familiar with all the products I'm not getting, but yeah, I've seen little things. I think they do about absolutely everything now.
The technology is very impressive how they've advanced it over the years.
It is.
I'm going to join you.
Unreal.
I'm going to join you with for the beard for a while.
Okay.
I'm growing one out.
Yeah, I love the beard.
KVJ horror movie requires a beard.
Oh, does it?
And it requires a Ralston.
Okay.
For some extra time.
Okay.
Big
What are we
plan.
doing?
We'll talk about it.
What's the plot?
Well, we saved it for the end, dog. Gotta watch that shit.
Well, you just give us a brief, plot.
Okay, you are in it and you are annoying.
All right, Martin Scorsese. Trying to keep it all secret.
It's cheeseburger. Show some respect.
Right. Can't blow it all now.
I can't reveal my plot. All right.
Yeah. We did a raise your hand poll on the regular show today. 60% of us have hooked up with somebody 10 years or older than you. Nobody over the age of 20. I think my oldest, and I'm trying to remember, I think it was 13 years.
Okay.
I was in California way back in the day. So that was mine. I think you had your hand raised, Virginia.
I did. I did 12 years.
Okay. All right. I'm still the oldest. And Bird, was that you?
What was the question? It was...
How many times did you jerk off last night?
I didn't jerk off at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I just go home and jerk off all the time. It's coming all over the place.
That's why I want to put a hidden camera in there.
That would be just the most embarrassing. If I knew I got caught jerking off and the video was out, something tells me I'm not the best looking jerk offer.
Tug cam.
I don't know if anybody is. I mean, we talk about those things you just can't look good doing.
Yeah. Tugs Pennington does not look good.
Tugboat.
I mean, that would be one of the worst things out there. If I knew, Bird, we have video of you masturbating and you didn't know anybody was watching and the video's out.
You were really into it.
I think at that point, I would have to go, you know what, fuckers, didn't just air it. I'm a freak. I think you have to.
Show it all.
Yeah, I think you would have to just own it. Fuck yeah, I like to masturbate. I'm the masturbating monster.
I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I think you have to just, if it's out there.
True.
Yeah.
If it's already out there.
We all do it.
Yeah, you got to just go,
You gotta own it.
You caught me. I was vigorously masturbating and I loved it.
Not everybody looks good pooping, but we all do it. This is the way it goes.
Exactly.
For the record, I'd rather watch you masturbate than poop.
I would rather have y'all watch. I don't know, man. That's a tough dilemma. It's a tough dilemma.
We have to watch one or the other.
But it's not a gentle poo. It's a
it's the most
a rough one.
It's the biggest orgasm and it's the biggest poop. And I would rather have you guys watch my O face. I think.
Really?
Yeah. But
really okay.
You'd rather have to see you poop?
It's a struggle one. It's a struggle poo. It's not just an easy poo. It's a struggle poo.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going. What about you? Yours is masturbating. You'd want the people to see that.
No, I think I would pick poo.
I think,
but guys get turned on by watching a girl masturbate. Does any girl get turned on watching a guy masturbate?
They do. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
I know. a lot of people say that's not true. People definitely get turned on by dudes jerking off.
Okay.
CJ's want to know, could you do both at the same time?
Multitask.
You win.
That's
You
tough.
do. You win. You're
Oh my God.
awesome.
Imagine that. Well, if you are really masturbating and pooping at the same time on your own time,
I think your body'd be so confused.
So busy.
maybe
Like,
you
how much do you want to come out of me?
Is it even possible?
Hey, can we do better time management?
Okay, there's 185 people in the chat room right now. At least one person has done that. Just by numbers. Someone's pooped and masturbated at the same time.
I mean, by numbers, one of them is pooping right now.
Do you need Suits to create a poll?
Will anybody in the chat room admit they're pooping or masturbating?
Oh, I mean, that's different. I'm talking about pooping and masturbating at the same time. There's at least, out of 194, there's at least one. At least, right?
Oh, I probably more. Dudes.
Somebody said you would call it a Doug, a dump and a tug.
A Doug. I'm in the dugout.
I'm going to be in the bathroom taking a Doug. That's when you work them both in together. I mean, it really is. You talk about multitasking. If you could do it,
It's impressive.
it would be very impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I know people are definitely masturbating in the chat room.
But I mean, like right now.
Well, they probably wouldn't. There's definitely at least one person that heard you ask that and go, "Oh, I am now,
I am.
Virginia." Yeah, keep talking. So you've made that happen.
Hey.
Well,
Hey, masturbation guy.
so far we start talking about masturbating. I start asking who's doing it, and we are jumping in numbers.
Really? We are ripe for that OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
We're doing a lot of talking about it. They don't like when we talk about shit too long and don't follow through. We got to put up or shut up. I'm in. I'm ready.
I'm in. I'm halfway in.
See what I'm saying?
We got to figure out the logistics of it.
The one thing you cannot be when it comes to OnlyFans is halfway in.
Right. It's an all or nothing
Yes.
type of platform. Yeah, I get that.
OnlyFans, our first video is you doing the Doug.
The Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Kevin doing the Dougie would be the best numbers we've got. It beats Elf on the Shelf. It's our top.
Really?
Yeah, it's our top.
Wow. Okay.
We could charge $1 to unlock that video and make $100.
If we release
Big.
Kevin doing a Dougie and then piggyback with the pissing in our face, just because of the hype
A
around
double
it,
feature?
that's going to be a big summer for us.
The pissing in your face video has never been seen and much talked about and highly revered by
That
me.
should be one of those VIP parties we do.
I
where
agree.
P.
The VIP.
VIP.
I don't know.
It's all coming together.
Maybe that does belong in the vault.
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's so amazing.
The reason why she wants it out because she's not involved in
With
it.
any of it, yeah.
Remember we lost the one bit and we had to put I think something with pee. It wasn't that long ago. We had to drink
had
our
to drink,
pee.
yeah, out
She
of the
didn't have to
filtered
drink
cup.
pee, and the whole time she's shaming. Oh, you're drinking piss. Oh, the Piss Brothers. Ah.
Yeah, she loves all this shit unless she has to be involved. And then it's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah.
Exactly.
This bit's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bit's canceled.
Yeah, then, yeah.
I don't think peeing in your mouth is stupid at all. I think it's awesome.
I
Then
thought
do
it
it.
was. Yeah, do it. If she was drunk, I know how this witch operates.
I don't think so.
No, she would.
You think
I
so?
mean,
If she was at my house, we had a party going on. There's a crew, and they are giving her what Mama needs. Which there's no way she doesn't do it.
but logistically, how could I even get it there?
What?
Pee in my mouth.
Straw.
No, we're talking about
Hose.
I'm talking about the camping thing we did.
Just drinking your own
If
pee.
I think you would do that at a party.
Couldn't it be like a garden hose if you put your finger over it? You know how that thing. Does it work like that?
You could do it with your penis too.
We could use a beer bong.
You could garden hose your dick. It's
Yeah.
kind of a great idea.
Yeah, see, I got the answer for you. You can do it. Just
garden
take your
hose.
finger, just put the.
Do you put your dick in the garden hose?
Honestly, if we followed up with a Dougie, the piss video, and then a Suits garden hose video,
Wow. There you go.
That's just the content the internet needs.
All there, all in one.
I mean, all of it would be good on OnlyFans.
I agree.
Yeah, so anyway, we're talking about the weekend.
Happy Father's Day. What's the juicy daddy doing for Father's Day?
I don't know, Virginia. Probably getting laid.
Okay.
I hope he's getting laid.
Yeah, he sang that song today. We heard about his dong and how sweet he makes love. And
If you've never seen that before, it's me ambushing my father when he's on the couch.
And you sing it to him live.
And he doesn't know what the shit's going on.
Bum rush style.
But he's a good sport. We love the juicy daddy.
yeah. I think on the show today, you asked people to Google llama.
Yes.
Jacqueline did, one person.
I saw about 5 people in the chat room supporting me.
I did it too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a domesticated South American camelid.
I think a llama would be fun to have like over at your house.
If you had the proper barn or yard for it, yeah, I think
It's so cute.
I don't think they want to chill with you much, but if you had a llama and you took care of it and you had some other llamas for it to play with, because you don't want to be a llama by yourself.
Right.
Right? You want to have some other llamas to get down with. But if you were a llama and you had 4 or 5 of your best friends or your lovers and you were chilling on a plot of land and everyone left you alone, isn't that llama heaven?
I think so. They feed you, they give you peace.
I'd be down with it.
Yeah, I always wonder, those type of animals, are they happier if they are out in the wild, or are they happier that they've got some human connection that sort of takes care of them?
I would go human connection because I don't have to forage for my own food.
Yeah.
Or at least know it's always going to be there.
Gosh, I wish llamas could talk.
Yeah.
We want a nice llama though, because some of them have a little bit of an attitude.
I think they all do. I think llamas are dicks.
All of them?
Well, I mean, only a Sith lives in absolute, so you're right. Maybe not all of them.
Yeah, there are animals, though, that are more dicky by nature.
Who's dickier, the raccoon or the possum? I think it's the raccoon, right? Dickier.
I think possums are pretty nice. And raccoons, I think, are pretty okay unless they get the rabies.
But who's the dickier of the two? There's always a bigger dick.
Probably the coon. You would associate the coon as being, I would be a little bit more intimidated by a coon than a possum. Possums, they're ugly as hell, but they seem like they're sweet as pie.
Okay, who's the bigger dick, woodpecker or crow?
Crow.
Crows are kind of dicky.
Crows are greasy and gross.
We got this one crow. I know. I keep talking about
He's
it.
cracked
Crows
out.
are the asshole of the sky.
Well, he's been eating a snake for 3 months now. How fucking long does it take to eat a snake? It's gross, Kevin. I lock eyes with him.
Yeah. Yeah, turkey, buzzard, or crow.
Buzzer, I feel like, is a cock.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
They're the nastiest looking birds.
Okay.
Totally.
Alligator or water moccasin, both big dicks.
I think the water moccasin's a bigger dick.
I agree with Kevin. I think the moccasins are way big. They don't seem to sweat humans at all.
Yeah.
You do not want to dance with either one in the water. If you're on their turf, you're fucked.
But gators seem to, you can be around gators and they may not fuck with you. I'm not recommending that. Moccasins, they bow up on you.
If you said 10 feet away from a gator or a water moccasin, I choose gator all day long.
I do too.
10 feet is not very far.
It's not, but that's the only choice you got, Virginia.
I'm choosing, I would rather go against the gator than the moccasin. I think that I can scare the gator. Moccasin, we speak different languages.
I don't think the gator's really going to necessarily come after me. I think I'm 10 feet away and the gator's like, oh, okay. He's just, I've seen that where they're just chilling. They just walk across a golf course. Not a problem. I think a water moccasin sees you. It's like, I'm just a dick. I'm going to bite you.
Oh, I do smell like food sometimes. The gator might love.
You usually have some kind of snack on you.
Yeah, a bag full of combos in my pocket, and there goes Bird.
Yeah.
I
for that?
To get taken out by a gator would be rough.
Nacho pockets over here.
Yeah.
I love them.
Let's see. Got some other emails here. One from Lindsay. She said, I hope Kevin is still not thinking about going to Juarez, Mexico anytime soon. There's a story. 4 killed, 1 hurt in a Denny's restaurant shooting.
Oh, boy.
Says a gunman just barged in and started shooting up the Denny's.
Is that what you're planning to do for the 4th of July still?
I don't know. I sent a text to the Mexican queen. I said, hey, I need to know, are we still doing this? And she ignored it. And I have no idea. So
How long ago did you send that text?
I've sent about 3. Last one was 2 days ago, so I can't get an answer.
Don't y'all live together?
Yeah, but I'll ask her. We got a lot of things going on. I'll try to remember what it is, and she'll I asked her, I'm sure she's like, she hasn't booked anything yet. I think I asked her last weekend. I'm like, are we set for that? She's like, I haven't booked anything. I'm like, okay. She's like, well, I'm waiting to hear from my dad.
Oh.
So, yeah, and between the two of them, yeah, that's why we're probably not going. So, I don't know.
So, are we not taking a vacation during that time?
No, I've already told you guys. We're taking it regardless.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to be
Staycation or if you're going to
I don't know if I'm going to be here or if I'm going to be in Juarez having my limbs sawed off.
Okay, a gator or Mexican cartel.
A gator all day long. Oh, yeah, the cartel. Yeah, nah. Forget that, man. But, to that point, you say, oh, that's kind of horrifying, Kev, going to Juarez. Yes, it is, but just right down the street from me, somebody's like, hey, Kev, do you know anything about that body they're pulling out of the lake right by your house?
Damn.
What?
I don't know. Somebody said, anybody hear about a body found on Village Boulevard on the 15th? I live in Sandalwood Townhomes, and I saw heavy police and detective presence at the lake right where Broadstone Apartments were built. It's right by the church there. Curious to know if anybody had any information. All news outlets haven't reported on this. I also saw him put a body bag on a stretcher and into a minivan. So there you go.
Well, body found.
Police presence, and there's, I guess, get him a body bag. Right
I got
there.
this story. Body found in West Palm Beach Canal, and it was on Village Boulevard. That's from 2019. That's a different story.
Damn.
And then there's a body found at Village Boulevard in West Palm Beach, 2018. Different story.
Yeah, I don't know. So I hadn't heard anything about it. So and I haven't seen anything on Nextdoor.
Do they always have to report that?
Think so.
I thought they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do too.
Then how is there nothing on there?
Yeah.
Maybe it just hasn't hit yet.
Is it possible that they did not pass away? Are they sure it was?
I think if you're in a body bag, you're usually not breathing.
No, are they sure that they had a body in there? I mean, did they see them put?
That's what they said. They said they saw him put a body bag on a stretcher and then into a van. And the van, it's kind of like the we're not rushing van.
Right.
We're not going anywhere fast van.
This thing ain't going to the hospital, guys.
We might be popping off at Hardy's first van.
Was another morning show filming a low-budget horror movie?
No. If we found out they were doing that, that's just cold.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So regardless of where I'm going to be confronted with murder. So.
By the way, I love Village Boulevard. It was one of my favorite places that is in West Palm. Just that
it's
one
lovely.
that one drive to Publix is very peaceful.
It is nice. Yeah.
But a lot of dead people.
Yeah. I live in a tough part of the streets.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, dead bodies.
I wonder if it was. Yeah, I'd like to know the story.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Boy, this is a very intense email here.
Uh-oh.
Brace yourself.
Are they mad?
No, they're venting. Okay. They're very upset here.
Oh, boy.
Did we do something, or are they just mad at something out of our control?
You're about to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe can you read the fucking email?
My question.
Is it from management, Kev?
Should I brace myself?
Brace yourself. Virginia has long been on my last nerve when it comes to just about anything that comes out of her face hole. Listening to her daughter say like about 1 billion times consecutively while attempting to explain why rhinoplasty on a teenager is a good idea in terms of her personal choice drove me to the brink of outrage. And her peppering in the phrase craniofacial structures in a feeble attempt to sound intelligent on the subject really set me over the edge. No child needs to be not only encouraged to have plastic surgery, but bankrolled to do so? This is the stupid Audi situation all over again. I grew up with Jupiter girls just like Virginia's daughter. Superficial, vain, stuck-up, fake, lying, entitled bitches.
Whoa.
I hope that she bankrolls Magnolia's surgery and it ends up coming out horribly wrong.
Whoa.
And that there are so many tears, if not more, than when she was denied her precious luxury car that costs more than it ever will be worth. If breathing wasn't autonomous, both Virginia and Magnolia would suffocate. That's just how unevolved they are. Good heavens.
Can I see that?
Yes.
What is going on here?
Good Lord.
Look, I get if you don't agree with the witch, but I mean, to the point.
Wow.
Come on. Let me see. I just want to see.
Did you write that?
No, because I would never
You would never write autonomous.
You know what?
I'm over here about to
you're
fuck. You know
You're
what?
about to defend
Karen,
her.
I don't even know what autonomous means.
Here's that
Here,
email
you want
back.
to frame
You know
it?
what?
You want to
Fuck
frame this and
thing.
hang it on the wall
I'm about to
Yeah.
get on Mama Bear and defend your fucking
Right.
ass.
Yeah.
Do we know who wrote that?
Yeah.
Well, they have an address. They're not hiding.
Let me see.
Okay. You can have it if you want to respond. I'm sure
No,
you do.
I don't wanna
Okay. For sport.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you know what?
I never heard of this person. I thought maybe it would be somebody we know. I've got a few people that write in and have a lot to say about mags that I don't listen to their advice.
Yeah. Not that it would change anything.
Well, I
They've
now
got their own
fucking.
vent.
Not the part about Magnolia. When I side with them dissing you now.
That's fine.
You defend Magnolia only. She never said anything tryst about you. And there you go. All right. Well, thank you. Got interesting invitation here. Thank you, Noelle. She is a lovely Foo Fighters fan that the Queen and I and Canada run into a couple times at Johann Joe's a few months ago, and she is going for it. She bought tickets to the Taylor Hawkins Foo Fighters tribute concert in
Wow.
London.
Good for her.
Wow.
I don't think they're going to do many of those Taylor Hawkins tributes. I think that's going to be emotionally hard. So
Yeah.
if you don't see one of those first few, you may not get to see it.
Well, the one thing they probably don't want to happen either is towards the end of the tour, it feeling like it's just turnkey. It's losing the heart, losing the
Right.
soul, and it's
true.
becoming kind of
Yeah.
you lose the shine. It should have come. Let them do whatever they want. You know what I mean? It's their guy.
Sure. Yeah, they
But
know
you're
the right way
smart to
do
go
it.
do it and see them now because, they probably won't do that tribute show for long.
Yeah, and you've got Liam Gallagher is going to be a part of it. Stuart Copeland, who was in the Police.
Okay.
Yeah. So it could be good. She said she got some extra tickets. She said if you and the Queen want them, she said if not, I'm going to put them up for resale. Yeah, hey, that would be amazing.
I
couldn't
wonder
even
where
imagine.
she got the free tickets.
Well, I don't know if they're free. She paid for them.
But she got extras?
Well, she has extras, but I think I'd pay for them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. So,
There's one in L.A., too. I feel like that one would have been a lot more affordable to go to.
yeah, possibly. I don't know what flights are like, London compared to L.A.
I don't know either.
Could be, but it'd be lovely. London, both are beautiful cities in their own rights. But yeah, thank you. I think I'm kind of at the point I'm going to downgrade. I think the vacations. It's crazy out there, the prices. So. Plus, I gotta get some TVs. Football season's coming up.
You're not going to Mexico. You're not going to London.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
But he's gonna go to the Queen's Friends Kids Band thing. Whatever that thing is
Yeah.
going to.
If the Bright Line don't go there, Kevin ain't going.
No, you're right.
Does that bum you out? Do you want to travel more, or are you cool with just chilling? What does a Ralston Spirit say?
Oh, I would love to. It's just the cost. We're at a place right now. We gotta budget the stuff. We got some things. I think I need to prioritize getting the house finally put together. So
You're doing some remodeling, right?
Yeah, we had kind of started before the pandemic. And it's just been torn up since then, and it's just I'm like enough of this. Let's get this shit done.
All that shit is so expensive.
It
man.
is, it is.
If you
So,
just want
yeah.
one little thing done,
Yeah.
it's at minimum 10,000. It's fucked.
Yeah, so I think my thought when I've told the Queen is let's maybe pass on our traveling for the summer and Buckeye games and football season, all that kind of stuff, and let's just get the house taken care of.
So you won't be going to that game that you were looking forward to.
Yeah, I don't think so because honestly, the tickets are ridiculous. So
Damn.
You going to Logan with me?
It's a good chance.
You could
I'd like
now
to.
go to Logan.
Yeah, I'm taking them one at a time. I got to keep crossing these things off. The big thing. Like I'd said, just with cost and traveling, and then seeing if we were going to. The big one was going to Mexico or not. Well, it's technically we're going to El Paso, so we might dip our toe in the Juarez waters, but it'd be to go to El Paso. So if that's not going down, then I'd have that travel money. I do have to get airline tickets. I do have to go to Chicago in August. So it depends on how much those tickets are, and I'm already booked in for that. So that's a radio thing, and I got to pay for airfare on that.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
You got to pay for the airfare, or they pick up the hotel?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it is. So
Also, fuck that person for saying that shit about Mags. She came too hard for that for Magnolia.
Yeah, I don't
Say what you
like
want
that.
about Virginia. Don't
I don't
fucking
like
come
that
at
at all
Mags
either.
like that, you fuck.
yeah. In closing, we just wanted to.
Sorry, I am just
That's
my.
the Italian.
I'm my mother's son, and
Yeah.
I was annoyed.
We don't come for kids.
Yeah, no,
Well,
under,
what
under the
fuck?
age of 18,
Well,
adults, yeah.
Say what you want. You have your critiques, but you got to go that fucking hard against Mags? Come
No.
on. Fuck that.
Yeah, I thought that was a little too strong. So, all right, well,
On that note,
yeah,
Happy Father's Day.
yeah. Gave you a reason to drink this weekend.
Oh,
Virginia.
yes.
There you go. All right, well, we'll take them all, whatever you got to say. Mail at kvjshow.com. You can send them to us. Y'all have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.